How you can create a sub agency with you. Very first thing you need to do is you need to purchase a sub agency limit. For that, in the left hand side menu, go to the accounts option, go to the business packages, and here you will see a sub agency limit and a price for the same. This amount will get deducted from your wallet and transactions balance or the main partner balance. You can click on buy, you can decide the limit that you want to purchase and click on place order. Once the limit has been purchased, click on agency option here. Click on add new agency. Now, when you're creating a new agency, you need to ensure that the dashboard URL, this can never be changed and it should be on Cloudflare. Say for example, if I'm taking an sub agency with the name of say waba.google.com, then google.com must use Cloudflare DNS. And if the customer wants in future to change the URL, that is not at all possible. All of their customers will lose the messaging capabilities if they are changing this URL, because these URLs are set at meta level inside the meta Waba container. So this can never be changed from our end. Now enter the URL here with HTTPS, and this will be a subdomain of the primary domain, and again primary domain should use Cloudflare DNS. Say for example dash.xxyyyzz.com. So this is the place where the user will log in, enter the name. For now I'm simply copying this and pasting everywhere. So the email ID can also never be changed. This becomes the partner main email ID. Say for example, I'm entering admin@xxyyyzz.com. You need to enter a different password and again map it. You can define the country of the sub agency and a currency. After this, simply click on skip email verification. The agency won't receive a verification email and his account will get started automatically. Now you need to click on the settings icon and go to the access manager and enable the products for your sub agency. So once you have enabled the products, only then the sub agency will be able to sell these products. The next part is you need to define a selling price of products for your sub agency. So here on the left hand side, click on currency and pricing, packages and pricing. So by plans, you define selling price for your end user, and for sub agencies, you need to define a fixed selling price. So for each product here, you should define a selling price. Say for example, in case of this premium plan, when I click on it, I'll see my cost price here and then I can define my selling price. So all the currencies in which you are selling your sub agency accounts, you should enter your selling price. Now this price will be default applicable to all, and you need to do this for all of your add-ons here, for all of your products. It is a time taking effort, but it will take your time only once. After this, just in case you want to provide a different price for any sub agency, so by default any new sub agency will get price from package and pricing. In case you want to define a different price, say for agency 1 I want to define a different price, so you can define which particular product price do you want to change. Say for example this particular collection, and then you can type your sub agency email ID and then it will search, and then you can define a different price for it as well. So by default, all the pricing for your sub agency will be defined here. So this will become your selling price and their cost price, and your cost price can be found when you click here. So when you're setting it here, your cost price will be mentioned here and you can define your selling price. And specifically for any particular agency, if you want to change price for any particular collection or inclusion or product, you can also do it from here, but this is not mandatory. This is mandatory, or else they'll get everything for free. So if you don't define any price, they'll subscribe it for $0 or 0 rupees. So please ensure to even fix this or set the pricing. I mean, there are lots of products. It will take hardly 5 to 7 minutes, but you need to set this up for everything. Thank you.